Leos, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for April 25th through the 1st of May, 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link because the signs are different. All right, so Leo, this week we are in the third quarter phase, which is a time of taking action and integrating the insights that came to us from last week with that full moon. So the full moon last week was in your second house of your values, maybe even your material values particularly. So whatever that insight was in terms of the importance of that area, or in terms of how you can attain your values, your sense of self-worth, your self-reliance, I think it's an excellent week to continue to implement and work on those energies. Now this week it's very straightforward. We've just got a couple things going on. One is that Mercury is going retrograde on Thursday. So there is this shifting taking place this week, and for you guys, it's involving your life path. There's a lot of focus on your life path right now at the moment in terms of your adventurous spirits. Maybe some of you are connecting to nature. Maybe some of you are traveling. Some of you might be understanding and learning more about philosophy, spirituality, and that kind of adventurousness. So whatever is expanding your mind at the moment, this is a big emphasis for you with your ruler of the sun here in the ninth. But now it's a good time to rethink and rehash some of these things. Where is your life path going? What is the future unfoldments? How can you maybe rethink your philosophy, your worldview, rethink what's possible in life? For those of you involved in university studies or any kind of studies for that matter, maybe a good time to rethink or rehash that kind of stuff. So that's the retrograde. Now Mercury does of course also rule your second and your 11th. So when it does come to those values, it is a good time for you guys to be rethinking and redoing the material values in your life, whether it's the financial side of your life, maybe rethinking, redoing that. Maybe it's your sense of self-worth, your confidence, your self-reliance, where you can become perhaps more self-reliant or more self-reliant in a balanced way. These are the good things to be thinking about during any Mercury retrograde for you guys. And the other thing is in terms of your 11th house, which is the house of your ideals and dreams. So reflecting on your ideals, the future-oriented stuff, is very important. And so over these next few weeks up and through May 22nd, it's a good time to be rehashing these areas of life. Maybe even considering the importance of community and friends and group related stuff, which is that 11th house also. So that's the shifting time, I think, around Thursday, just kind of pausing with those things for a second. It's good to just kind of sit with it so that as Mercury gains that retrograde motion going into next week, you guys will be going into that reflective time and more of a learning time. And I think it's a good time to get adventurous, expand your horizons and all of that, because it's through that process that we do learn the most during the retrograde. Now on the 29th and 30th, around that time, Venus is going to go into your 9th house. So there is a bit of enjoyment to be had this second half of the week going into next week when it comes to philosophy, sharing your worldview, sharing information, astrology, anything that is about spirituality from a philosophical type of sense. So Venus there is really lightening it up. Venus is going to be getting closer to your ruler too, which is quite nice. And again, you could be seeing and understanding a lot about what you value in terms of how you expand your horizons, in terms of philosophy, in terms of spiritual studies, travel, adventure, nature, etc. Now, as we go into the weekend, we are going to have your ruler sextiling up to Neptune. So by the weekend, you guys could be feeling easygoing. And this is particularly with relationships for one reason or another. You guys could be feeling a bit of that tranquil energy, sensitivity in those relationships, which have been emphasized, but it can come across as quite easy with this, right? So you guys might want to kick your feet up. There's a bit of that relaxation to it over the weekend, and seeing that there is this divine process that really is unfolding for you along that life journey, right? So the big emphasis of the week is this retrograde Mercury, rethinking about the future life things, reflecting on perhaps your hopes and wishes, perhaps on the financial material stuff as well, and redoing it too, because Mercury is a very practical planet of actually doing the work, like restructuring that stuff. And your sun in the ninth, gaining energy through expanding your horizons. I think you can enjoy that too with Venus making her way into that ninth. All right, Leo, so I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next week.